If you dare to venture into the realm of the supernatural, then lock your doors, turn off the lights, and prepare to be captivated by the chilling stories that these haunted prisons have to offer. Number 8. Missouri State Penitentiary, Missouri. Hold on to your courage as we venture into the chilling abyss of the Missouri State Penitentiary, an eerie monolith also known as the bloodiest 47 acres in America. This grim fortress, birthed by the very hands of its prisoners, is shrouded in tales of terror and infamy. Within its walls, shadows of notorious criminals like James Earl Ray and Charles Pretty Boy Floyd cast an ominous spell. But beware, for this prison is drenched in bloodshed. A 1954 riot unleashed chaos, leaving souls lifeless and others writhing in agony. Under the moon's chilling gaze, the gas chamber echoed with 40 final gasps, etching anguished echoes into the very bricks. Since its closing in 2004, ethereal whispers and malevolent specters have shattered the silence. Cell 48 cradles the tormented spirit of a snitch, a casualty of riot's fury. Fast Jack, a spectral sentinel, roams wielding a clipboard, his purpose tied to the infirmary's wails. The female wing resonates with a sorrowful presence, and a grim warden of the afterlife dons a prisoner's uniform, forever guarding these haunted halls. Number 7. Old Idaho State Penitentiary, Boise, Idaho. Enter the shadows of the Old Idaho State Penitentiary, where history's darkest tales linger among the stones. Emerging from the mists of the 1870s, this desolate fortress cradles a legacy of despair. A prison that once held the most nefarious souls, the walls themselves whisper of torment and anguish. The sandstone walls, accomplices to suffering, trapped heat and cold, while disease preyed on the forsaken. Riots echoed, fires raged, and death's symphony played out within. Over 110 lives succumbed to illness, execution, and madness. The Rose Garden's gallows house a spectral gardener, a harbinger of sorrow among its blooms. Eerie dread descends on those who tread this unhallowed ground. Whispering winds carry messages from beyond, and icy touches leave phantom caresses. Flickering lights reveal unseen inhabitants. Amidst the haunted corridors, House 5's darkness lingers with murderer Raymond Allen Snowden's aura and Douglas Van Vlack's tortured spirit. As twilight falls, the penitentiary awakens, weaving tales of horror that time refuses to erase. Number 6. BRUSHY Mountain State Penitentiary, Tennessee. Prepare to descend into the abyss of horror. The chilling BRUSHY Mountain State Penitentiary in Tennessee. This sinister fortress held souls captive from 1896 to 2009, sealing their fates within its unforgiving walls. Among the tormented spirits, one ghastly figure stands out: James Earl Ray, the assassin of Martin Luther King Jr. He escaped this grim enclave for a mere 58 hours, terrorizing the land. Ray's malevolent essence still roams, a phantom yearning for freedom. Tormented cries pierce the air, the anguished howls of souls trapped in perpetual agony. Clanging echoes, a desperate Ray rattling bars that once held him captive. Yet, BRUSHY Mountain's horrors go beyond Ray. Screams resonate, piercing wails of lives extinguished violently. A haunting clang, the specters of the tormented, those beaten into submission. Shadows unveil a sinister legacy, a grim tale of one murder per week. Number 5. Ohio State Reformatory, Mansfield, Ohio. Enter the nightmarish realm of Ohio State Reformatory, a labyrinth of anguish. Opened in 1896, it spiraled into torment. Echoes of agony stain the prison's soul. Over 200 inmates' spirits, snuffed out brutally, linger within the 6-tiered cell block. Tormented souls roam, casting an eerie pall. Malevolence here doesn't limit to inmates. In 1950, tragedy struck the warden's wife, Helen, her death shrouded in mystery. Her essence lingers, whispers of the warden and Helen's spectral battle. Ohio State Reformatory stands as a testament to human darkness. Its halls hold lingering pain, where the boundary between the living and the dead blurs, etching suffering into its cursed fabric. Number 4. Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Prepare to be chilled to the bone as we venture into the heart of darkness at Eastern State Penitentiary. This ominous fortress, its towering stone walls rising 30 feet into the night, stands as a testament to the eerie echoes of a bygone era. It was here that the world witnessed the birth of the true penitentiary, a place intended to birth genuine remorse within its inmates. Picture this: windowless cells that swallowed sanity whole, driving souls to the brink of madness. The suffering etched into the very walls, as illness and the merciless punishments from the guards claimed the lives of countless prisoners. But beware, for this forsaken structure's tormented history has refused to fade away. Since its doors slammed shut in 1971, a haunting presence has gripped those who dare tread its haunted halls. Apparitions flicker into existence, shadows dance with a life of their own, and the air is thick with a chilling presence that defies explanation. Mysterious footsteps echo through the corridors, mingling with the ominous clinking of jailhouse keys that no mortal hand wields. Number 3. ALCATRAZ, San Francisco, California. Brace yourselves for a bone-chilling voyage to the heart of darkness. ALCATRAZ, the forsaken island fortress that cradled the most infamous criminals in American history. The Rock, as it's ominously known, stands as a grim reminder of an era steeped in terror and desperation. Isolated, surrounded by frigid waters, and shrouded in an impenetrable cloak of gloom, this prison etched fear into the hearts of even the most hardened felons. Imagine a world where guards outnumber inmates 3 to 1, their souls as tarnished as those they watched over. Al Capone, George "Machine Gun" Kelly, and a host of notorious names clawed at the edges of sanity within these unforgiving walls. Suicide, murder, and the haunting cries of insanity became the symphony of this forsaken isle. But heed this warning: since the final chapter closed in 1963, ALCATRAZ has refused to relinquish its hold on the living world. Those who set foot upon its accursed grounds have come face to face with phantoms of the past. Ghostly apparitions rise from the depths of despair, while the very air vibrates with the agonized wails of those who lost their souls to the abyss. Screams pierce the silence, tears echo through time, and a bone-chilling aura envelops all who dare to unravel the enigma of ALCATRAZ. Number 2. Maxwell Street Police Station, Chicago, Illinois. As darkness crept over the cityscape, a sinister tale unfurled at the Maxwell Street Police Station in Chicago, Illinois. The haunting echoes of the Great Chicago Fire still whispered through the streets, but a new terror had emerged. In the shadowy aftermath, the population surged, and so did the malevolent forces lurking in the corners. Italian mobsters, bloodthirsty partners of the infamous Al Capone, cast an ominous pall over the district, transforming it into a realm of dread known as Bloody Maxwell, an infernal pit of crime and chaos. At the heart of this sinister abyss stood the accursed police station, its walls tainted with a history of malevolence that dripped like poison. Tales of brutality, corruption, and unspeakable horrors etched their mark into the very foundations. A dungeon of despair lay beneath, where tortured souls were consumed by the darkness, their anguished cries forever etched into the frigid air. Visitors who dare to venture near have borne witness to ghostly specters, their tormented moans echoing in the night. The chilling rattle of rusted bars sings a haunting lullaby, a symphony of suffering that reverberates through the ages. Number 1. West Virginia Penitentiary, Moundsville, West Virginia. Step into the depths of West Virginia's chilling past, where the West Virginia Penitentiary stands as a silent sentinel to horrors untold. Erected in 1866, its towering walls cast eerie shadows that whisper of a time when the very air was thick with anguish and despair. It was a place of finality, where the weight of justice hung heavy and unforgiving. Within these malevolent walls, darkness shrouded every corner. The gallows became a gruesome dance floor of death, where 100 souls met their grim fate, swinging from ropes or writhing under the electric embrace of cold machinery. Yet, the condemned were just a fraction of the restless spirits trapped within. The cries of tortured souls, driven to madness by overcrowding and the cruelty of their captors, still echo through the corridors. Shadows flit like specters in the night, their footfalls a chilling reminder of the torment that once reigned. Venture into the North Hall, a realm where the most violent were imprisoned, and you may find yourself entwined with the phantoms of the past. Eyes that glow with malevolence, voices that whisper like a phantom breeze. These apparitions stir in the abyss, their presence a chilling testament to the agony that dwells within the heart of this cursed bastion. And as you stand in the chamber of death, where lives were extinguished in a macabre dance of retribution, know that you are not alone. The veil between worlds grows thin, and the spirits that haunt this accursed place linger, waiting to share their eternal torment. We hope you've enjoyed this bone-chilling journey into the most haunted prisons in the US. If you found yourself captivated by these tales of the supernatural, don't forget to like and subscribe for more thrilling videos.